Always replace your coils and plugs on a cold engine. To begin, you will need to remove the engine cover. For additional assistance with that task, please follow the link provided at the end of this video. The spark plugs and coils are all located on the top of the engine, red arrows. Begin by separating the 4 wiring harness connections, red arrow, from the coils, yellow arrows. Your vehicle may have screws holding the wiring harness in place, green arrows. Our project car did not. If your vehicle does, remove them before disconnecting the harness. Note, some people insist on pulling the coils up before disconnecting the harness. They claim it gives you more room to work and not damage the connection. If you're having difficulty disconnecting, you can try lifting the coils out before disconnecting the wiring. Set the wiring harness, red arrow, back on the heat shield. It is next to impossible due to the nature of the harness to mix up the order, but if it makes you feel better, you can number them. Number the coils. You do not need to number them in firing order, just so that you remember what order they came out in. That way, if you find anything troubling with the spark plugs, you will be able to start troubleshooting with the right coil for the plug. Next, pull the coils straight up and out of the valve cover, red arrow, while giving a slight twist. They will just pop out. Volkswagen makes a special coil puller, but you should have no problem getting them out by hand. Inspect each coil for any damage. If you need to pry or leverage the coils out, place whatever you are using to gently pry the coil under the first ridge at the top of the coil. If you put it under the lower ridge, it may damage it. Use your 5/8 thin-walled spark plug socket along with a long extension and remove the plugs, red arrow. Note, when reinstalling the plugs, it is always best to hand thread the plugs until you are sure they are seated properly. Examine each plug for any issues with the motor. Installation is the reverse of removal. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.